Muy bien, vamos a seguir aquí. ¿En dónde estábamos nosotros? Ah, ya me acordé que estábamos haciendo estas cosas. ¿Será que vamos para acá entonces? Estábamos haciendo estas misiones, hicimos unas misiones de escanear planetas, era una ladilla en lo personal, pero bueno, lo conseguimos. Tampoco es que sabemos mucho qué hacer ahí, entonces dimos como que muchas vueltas sin sentido ahí. Vamos a ver. Aquí vamos a viajar a Egoas.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big
¿Quién
shot.
es este?
I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Vamos pues.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long. Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he...
Vamos pues. Vamos a agregarle aquí. Que esa vaina está lejos, ¿eh?
I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly?
Ay, ¿qué hacemos?
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
A ver cómo negociamos esto. Uf, ahí como acelerado la nave.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
No, me equivoqué.
Clamps released.
No. Estoy afuera. Equivoqué de botón.
Docking cycle complete.
Embarcar, vamos.
Always a satisfying moment to return to the...
¿Qué te pasa, chica? Cálmate. creo que me va a matar con eso.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Vamos a ver, me ve, pero solo si se entregas.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Ok. Chévere. Quiero guardar un momento porque...
I can't believe it.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Thank you for letting us go.
Vale, vamos a darlo así, pues. Vamos para poder pues, ¿no?
This
Be
unpleasantness
careful around the
aside,
fleet.
the
They
people
talk
in the
about
homestead will
family,
be
but
grateful for these
shut the fuck
supplies.
up.
¿Me puedes abrirme
Thought we
esto?
were dead. I can't believe it.
Vale.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Esto fue rápido, la verdad.
Damn Mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
¡No! ¡Pana! Peleando. Súbete. Súbete. Me pulso ver la pelea de...
Shields are down!
Enemy's grab drive disabled.
Concentrate fire!
Jump drive down.
Ah, no. Me destruyeron. A ver.
Damn Mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? You're dead!
Mano, yo estoy presionando cero y nada
Taking out
pasa.
our grab jump.
¿Qué pasa?
Damn Mercs
lost their shields.
Had enough?
¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás?
Eliminate that target.
Their grav drive's down.
Mano,
You
me está
tagged their
rodeando.
grav drive. Target's jumps. Enemy's grav drive out of commission. Their shields are gone. We've tagged their engines.
Vamos a recoger las cosas primero. Bueno, yo no entiendo, yo no tengo vainas para reparar nada, pues le doy a cero ahí y yo pienso que tenía parte, pero como que no. Ya voy, cheque, ya voy. De repente que mi movilidad es nula, tengo que mejorar los escudos urgente, tengo que ver cómo coño mejoro los escudos bien. Ampliar un poco más la movilidad y los ataques. Aunque la verdad que parecía relativamente bien.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in.
Listo.
Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Vale. Bueno, vamos a ir a informar, pues. Vamos a marcarlo.
Any adventure you can fly away from Is that how the saying goes?
I had a
¿Qué le
friend
pasa?
in Ghana. I hope I'll be able to see him next
Huh?
time we're on shore leave.
¿Aló? Ah, no.
Do what Commander Ikonde says?
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust.
Ah, mira,
Coming to her
inteligente,
rescue
inteligente.
ensured that would not be a problem.
Me mataron 2 veces.
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next
¿Qué te
phase
pasa?
of the mission.
¿Qué le pasa a ese
Our
tipo?
intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your
Eso es
interaction
loco.
with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background.
Si voy y lo
You'll
mato.
want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
What is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the quay. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew.
Prende una cosa, a mí
I
también.
hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Voy a viajar aquí. Ah, no puedo usar el viaje rápido. Bueno, vamos a regresar a la nave, ¿no? ¿Tienes algo que decirme?
Ah, hello.
¿Tienes
Need to
ganzúa?
see what I'm carrying?
No tienes nada bueno para mí.
You do not need to ask me if you may. That is all? Very well.
No, no hay nada, no. Vamos. Larga, todavía tengo tu misión, chico. Te llevo paseando hace rato. Por cierto, ¿dónde yo veo? Nave. Ok. Buscar un escudo mejor. También el reactor quiere un reactor mejor. Ajá, es aquí. Hay que aterrizar. Ok. Ok. Bueno. Bueno, vamos a viajar. ¿Toca esa copla? Esa copla, pues.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Mierda, eso está lejos. Alfa Centauri, pues. Uy, qué bonito, no había visto esto. Me gusta.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one
Welcome to
piece.
UC space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Ajá. ¿Será que vamos para acá? ¿O para acá? No, vamos de aquí para acá. Pues. Parece que la ruta es esa.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
¿Qué hay aquí? Qué bonito se ve. La estación estelar, no me interesa mucho, la verdad. Olimpo.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Antes nos saluda. Vamos a ver. Aló. Otra capa, a ver. Vamos a ver qué hay aquí.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Vamos a ver qué tenemos aquí, qué sorpresa.
Find the interior of this ship comforting.
Ay, mira, me he curado.
Damn it!
Ajá, esto está como que con no desear. Pudieron la negra de verdad que. Toma. ¿Dónde? Aquí está. Ven para acá. Dame. Toma.
Victory!
Esta. Ah, no, hay otra.
Up already.
Está por aquí, ¿verdad? Aquí está.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Saltaré tú.
Damn it! You're not
Ah, aquí está.
getting out of here.
Vamos a ver. Yo necesito equiparme otra arma porque esto es como débil. Por lo menos contra esto es débil. Verga. Se ve. Pero bueno. Hay que probar. Ajá. Bueno, aquí destruyeron, jodieron todo. ¿Y hay un más que va? Aquí abajo no. ¿Y esto es un banco o algo?
If you see something valuable, do not hesitate to grab it.
Hermano, aquí tiene que haber ganzúa. Disculpa, pero yo no voy a dejar esto aquí así. Mira esto. Hay alguien por aquí. Una zona pues como un casino. Me lleva el diablo, hermano. No es posible que no. No es posible que no tengan ni una sola ganzúa a la vista para poder abrir eso.
A few missing pieces, but something could be made of this. Are we feeling lucky?
Verga, yo no me acuerdo. Yo lo leí. ¿Qué tal la vaina? Por el otro lado, ¿eh?
Looks like spacer territory. Be ready for anything.
¿Ahora qué? Vamos a ver cuáles eran los números ganadores. 12, 19, 36, 5. 12, 19, 36, 5. Me perdí. Ah. 12, 19, 36 y 5. Pegué el primero. 12, 19, 36 y 5.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Bueno. Lo malo es que no pudimos abrir lo otro. Todas esas cajas fuertes están ahí. Porque aquí ni una sola ganzúa. Creo que estoy sobrecargado de paso. Por acá es la salida, ¿no? Ajá, guardar todos los recursos. Vamos a guardar esto. Ok, tengo contrabando y necesito ganzúas. Bueno, estoy yendo hacia la vaina del Crimson Fleet,
Docket
¿no?
seal released.
Así que va a salvar. En teoría.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure.
¿Mejora esto? No. Ok. Bueno, más salta por acá, pues.
Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen
En
to
teoría
your
podría
grandpa,
vender a eso
Solomon
por allá.
Coe would have given me a good. But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Attention! Our scan indicates you have all ships. We have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is...
Uh-oh. No, me voy.
Open fire!
Good to be back in our own ship.
No, espérate, quiero agarrar las cosas con todo. Pero voy a vender eso. Inventario, la bodega. Ajá, varios. Ajá. A volvernos ricos, chicos. Con eso voy a financiar todas las mejoras de la nave.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Toma.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey,
Gracias.
steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear?
Well,
but all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful nor relaxing.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
¿Dónde puedo vender cosas contrabando? No.
Alright. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is the Lack Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy.
On the Key,
I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Craig.
All right, hang on.
Good evening, Mr. Craig.
Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweet. I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
Blindfolded and then
it's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing
exactly
with.
What I call an
my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
And you always.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
What
because
now,
there comes
Rook?
a time in every pirate's life where
So anyway, we were talking
an
about the law.
decision.
About 100 years ago, prisoners down there rioted and took over the place.
Legendary
After
pirates in
stealing some
history.
ships, they were actually
Or
able
do
to
they
make it up
simply
here
sputter around
and took over the Key.
Pero una armadura de eso.
Privateers.
So are we to assume that you're taking the lead?
Aquí puedo comprar vainas, sí.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra.
That's spot on, Gail.
Anyway, welcome to the depot, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't
Well, then,
bleed.
would you
Pana,
mind
yo voy a
sharing with us
desactivar.
exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least...
Sí, que ladilla.
You're completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Tiró la coña.
Need something?
Back to my story.
Behold, my random assortment.
Ajá. Vender. Esto solo cuesta esto.
Grab the key. They established it as a base.
We're done here? Great.
The right protective gear? Well, only the best protective gear you can find.
¿Tú también te puedo vender esto? Sí. Vale. No, mucho tampoco valía, pues, pero bueno. Algo es algo. ¿Y qué tienes aquí?
Sure, I got something to suit your needs.
¿Y atuendos? No. ¿Armas? ¿Solo un cortador? No, joda.
See ya.
Weapons for all occasions.
Ah, que tienes armas.
Well, well. Neva's new. Everyone up. Hey, if you want to pour credits, I carry most of the stuff. Occasionally.
Sí.
Just don't screw. Oh, we all have. A little advice, Sadiqi? You bleed for the... Anyone who says otherwise is... Well, most people just glaze over. Whatever you need.
No joder, mano. Solo quiero ver qué es lo que tienes. Ya estás pelando bola. Ah, mira, tenía que sacarlo de la nave. ¿Qué coño?
Plenty of merchandise to choose from.
¿Qué armas tienes aquí, pues? Vamos a ver. Urian, me gusta. Me gusta. 33.000, verga, pero este precio está complicado. Munición. Bueno, no.
Done here? Fine by me.
No, eso fue la caraja.
Meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which,
Verga,
you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our
Epa.
What'll it be, friend? Oh, but the Crimson Fleet is. Business on the Key is like... Not everyone thinks so. I'm still Trade Authority. There are a few, Neva included. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the business it is.
Okay. Ah, lo mismo. No importa. ¿Tú vendes algo bueno aquí? Qué escopeta me gusta. Nah, pero no lo voy a comprar.
Remember, all trades are restriction free.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Coño, esto está cool.
There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Me gusta.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint. or you'll find yourself answering to me. Personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Oh, no.
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay. Enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay.
Rook.
Oh, man.
Always listen to Delgado.
¿Dónde entré yo? Ah, por acá. Venga, vamos a seguir por acá para ver.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grav drive just choked.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
hacer esto, pues.
Separation complete.
Vamos para allá. ¡Ay! Colapsó el juego. Bueno, vamos a revisar para ver qué pasó. Qué raro.